I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about. So we made it work, and now we're here, so we're thrilled. And now we're here, so we're thrilled.
My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is September 23, 2023. It is 2:43 a.m. A lot of threes. Alright, so I better hurry up because I need to at least record the second video here. This is my other channel. I was just looking in the back end, but let's go on APTS Sussex. Okay, so this is the back end, and I should be sharing with you what is it? The last time I did a video, I showed you the process, the deposit that YouTube made onto my account. It was processing at the time. So right now the process should finish. I'll show you that as well. I think it was 200 something. Alright, so this is my back end. Right now it's showing $293.53. Alright, so that's that. And then let's look the analytic. There's this. In the last 48 hours, I had 4,811 views. Okay, and this is my subscribers. Let's go on Twitter. So this will be my, actually this one I was gonna share on my other video. I decided to remove it because it has nothing to do with maybe on another video. Right now I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling to share it. It has to do with gymnastic, a little girl who was shot out of a medal, but people made complaint. I'll see by the end of this video if I'm still feeling it, but right now I'm removing it completely from the list. I didn't put it on my last video. Alright, so let's go to the first tweet. Alright, so by now you should have seen this. I did put it on my community board. The link of this article will be in the description. Okay, forget Murdoch. Most under 40s now get their news from social media instead. As Rupert Murdoch stands down, new polling shows that the vast majority of young people now get their news from TikTok and other social media platforms, report at Adam Biancoff. Alright, so like I said, I'm not gonna read it. The link will be in the description. So there's me here. I put it, I comment on it. Wow, 7 hours ago. Okay, be ready for the morph. Don't be surprised when they go there too. One thing I've noticed, young influencers seem to sell their soul already. They are selling this ancient narrative to the young demographic. I hope they know no amount of money is worth doing telling lies for dinos. In other words, what I'm saying here, young influencers they are paying young influencers to do their bidding for them, because these old people, they cannot relate to young people. The only thing that they have is money. That's all they have. So they're bribing those young influencers to do the bidding for them. And the thing is that I'm praying, okay, they're making the young people become foot soldiers for them, to do the tactic again, to spread more lies. Okay, so this is the next step that I've seen already happening. I don't want to name, but one of them I've already shared with you on my platform, where this person has a family, but yet spreading lies, and it's hurting in the long run. He may benefit from it now, the positive thing, getting the money, but in the long run, it's the person's kids that's gonna suffer from the lies, because the cycle, he's continuing the cycle. Okay, he needs to be forgotten, evil creature. And the worst thing is that people know he is evil, but yet they still help funding his stupidity. Okay, it is hardly news that Rupert Murdoch is stepping down as chairman, but continuing to own everything and pull all the strings. I thought they were announcing his death. I swear, me too. This is what I thought. I thought they were announcing his death on the news yesterday. That's exactly what I thought. I'll show you what I post about them. Okay, but many have core belief from their background, and that is parent raised on Murdoch brainwashing, empire-based schooling, and lack of critical thinking due to underfunding of education by Tory government. It's happening too in the U.S. And the acceptance lies by omission narrative on TV, radio that follows right-wing press. Yeah, it's the same thing in the U.S. Same thing. But now it's even prevalent. They're not hiding it anymore. They're literally breaking the schooling system. Okay? I get almost all of my news from social media. I don't even watch news. What was it? For those who've been following me, I told you what happened. I don't even have cables anymore. We only have internet. Through that, we get, there I am. I'm sharing news with you. I guess I get news from social media as well. Okay, this is the one that's going to make me look for my comment here. Where was it? I thought they were announcing his death on the news yesterday. This is exactly what I thought when Omid posted his thing. Let me go on my profile. I'm done with this, okay? So let me look for my profile, replies. And I think I shared it with, I think it was this. No. It had Omid. The West Time. Okay. Not that. Oh, man. I didn't know I replied to so much. Let me pause for a second. So there it is here. I retweeted Omid part here. This is the part where Omid announced it. And that's where I thought there's this. Okay? Like dead. I didn't say the word, but the GIF said it all. This is what Omid had voted. I'm not gonna go into it. Okay, Rupert Murdoch, 92, is stepping down. When I see the first two here, Rupert Murdoch, 92. This part, first thought that came to me, he's dead. But when I continue reading, is stepping down as chairman of the board of both Fax Corp and News Corp. The companies announced today. So there's more. This is what I thought. I thought they were gonna announcing his death. So let me go to the next tweet. So there's this here. This is a thank you letter Edward VIII wrote to Hitler after spending time with him at his mountain retreat. The Duke also encouraged the Germans to bomb Britain, and other documents. It's hard to understand what Sharon Osbourne meant by comparing this man to Meghan and Harry. Okay, so he did? Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Okay, this is in German. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, I'll put it for the sake of those who read German, could pause and read it. Alright, but I'm not even gonna try. Alright, so there's my comment here. One thing for sure, I hope well-minded Brits take note. The royal family allowed family to be murdered, the Romanovs. This letter is another. Look how they treat Harry and his wife. So, without second thought, Little Britain can be decimated. The British royal family are pretty much on par with their trend and history. On point. Alright, so she responded here. Okay, right. I mean, this man with an Hitler packet. Hitler. This book is a great tell-all about the condition of actually being in a Holocaust. For Harry and Meghan to be in the same sentence of Wallace and Edwards is beyond me. Okay, so this is something she put for me. I'll look at it later. Okay, frankly, it's hard to understand anything that woman said. Okay, who's the woman? Okay, she's now just another pathetic who, trying to make money by bashing Harry and Meghan. Has this now become an industry in the UK? Slam the Sussexes as a career. For years, all we heard about was the dysfunction of her own family, her children. What does she have to offer the world through her podcast? Who is that they're making reference to? Okay, we've seen and heard enough. Oh, Sharon Osbourne. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that. Wasn't she on The View and she said some stuff and next thing you know she was out. Okay, We've seen and heard enough from Sharon Osbourne. She needs to retire her mouth. They continue to do this, yet there are no similarities. Wallis Simpson was a selfish, uncharitable, hateful woman with zero work ethic, never would have had kids or give anything to anyone. Edward was equally a playboy who had never given of himself to anything. Okay, anything goes when they need to take Harry down. Well, this is where our ancestors come into play. They're putting that wall, that defense. Okay, nobody talk behind their back or in front of them that way. Right? He wasn't the only Nazi sympathizer in the royal family. Okay, I forgot about Prince Philip's family. That had slipped my mind. What was it? What is it? They had to run out of Greece, and then his sisters, from my understanding, his sisters, I have a video on PYTE about that, and I think I said history or something like that. His sisters married some German men who were somewhat close to the Nazi party or something like that. Alright, but he was a young boy, so okay, let me finish with that. Okay, and people criticize Harry for wearing the costume fish rot from the head. Kate and Williams laughed it. Sharon should realize the goal is to become anti-racist. Harry learned this immediately. Following that, yeah, he educated himself. He went to what do you call a priest in the Jewish community? What do they call them? I forgot the name, to teach him about the Holocaust and all of that. What's those three common? There are people who run with the narrative because the media made it so. The same story was fed to Harry. He mentioned it in spare. The real reason Edward abdicated will never come to light. Right? Maybe not in our lifetime, but everything will come to light. But then again, they burn the things that they don't want people to learn from. Oh my God, these people are evil. They are evil. Alright, let me leave that alone. I was gonna read my thing, but I read it already, so that's that. Let's move on. Yeah, those people are barbaric. When you think of evil, I've always said evil originated in the UK, and that's why I cannot understand how Harry was able to come out the man that he is, that he has become. But when you look at Germany now, the current German, they're trying to better themselves. Go watch my other video that I did on our part of pure service. At the beginning, there's something that I read, a small little article about how Invictus sort of help enlightening some of the German people, because they want to get away from their past. They want to learn, evolve, because their history of what Hitler did is like a stain in Germany. It's like a stain for them, but they want to do better in the future. And let's keep hoping they continue with that trend to be better, not to repeat history, because you see how those evil, look at the US, for instance, wants to turn the US into what Germany used to be. Okay? All right, let's continue. Next week, Harry said he'd never go back to being a full-time royal for many reasons. But there's one really important reason. The royal family brand is trash. 3 broke down adulterers, a pedo prince, 4 right loons, vultures on the taxpayers, etc. They will ruin Harry's brand. That's for sure. And this is the thing that I've said in some other videos, that they did Harry a favor. Whereas Harry leaving the UK, they're stripping him of things to make sure that he disassociate himself with the royal family. Because the prestige that they perceived, they want people to see them around the world. It's not what it is. But instead, as they were leaving and they're stripping Harry away, meanwhile, is the curtain of the institution that is being pulled, revealing who they are, the kind of lifestyle that they live, the lies, the pedo, and all sort of things. And then, yeah, this person is right. They will ruin Harry's brand, because Harry's not about the nonsense that the institution is all about. That is true. Okay, they look so freaking hot there, both of them. Alright, let's see here. The pic you have posted of Harry's brand is a stadium full of empty seats. Oh, God, please. These people. What was it? Was it the UN? They took a picture. They took a picture with the UN. Maybe we need to know the full context of things, because in that There was a picture that they did with the UN. And this, and I even said it in my community board on our part of Pure Service. And I was like, this is what's gonna really tick them off. That really gonna piss them off, because they are with the UN. Is it UN or what was it? What's the name of that organization? NATO. That's there. NATO. Okay. And there they are with the NATO. They took a picture with NATO. I'll show it to you. Okay, it's not here. But the thing is that they piss off. Maybe they were looking. We need to know the full context of it. Yes, it's all empty, but my goodness, what's the context of this? My goodness. But this one, we need to know the context of this. This one went to get cheered. And these are, how do you call this? Tourism, if this is the New York part. Okay, for tourists. And he thinks they were there for him. These people are really ridiculous. Oh my goodness. There's a clip that I have on my other video where the squad put a collage of things where people were cheering for Harry.
This is the future.
Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex.
Revolution. This is the future. Revolution.
Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Hi, everybody. And that's why we're all here. We're able to be here tonight because the most brilliant scientists, researchers, frontline workers, and selfless public health leaders have risked their lives to protect our global community. They are our humanitarian
This
heroes.
is the future. Human era. Revolution. This is the future.
You could read this because this is so ridiculous. I hope he never goes back, even part-time. Yeah, he did say he's not gonna go back. Thank God for that. Plus, the children are well protected away from the predators and pedophiles and that trash family. Okay, what is the royal brand worth? $67.5 billion. More lies, my dear. Okay, what is that? Okay, I don't know. Okay, the worst for him is that he can't manage the books himself. I'm talking if Harry was in the institution. All right, he can't manage the book himself. The ones who are can put whatever they want. He can't say a damn thing about it. They can easily implicate his wife on anything. For example, the bullying. It will be hell for both of them because they'll be too busy defending their names rather doing work. And I was like, thank God. All right, somebody commented, keep reaching as far as you can. Hey, thank God. Thank God. Thank God for that. Who is that? Anna Dumas? Is that the same person up front? No, it's not. I'll respond to that later. Blows their mind and angers them to the point that they want to physically harm Meghan Markle simply because her white husband chose her over the white establishment that he belongs to. He is at the very top when it comes to white privilege, yet he's willing to walk away. Racism can't handle it. He left at the right time. Yep, that's for sure. He left at the right time. The brand is crap and the royal family missed a golden opportunity to revamp it. Imagine a celebrity like Meghan with access to like Oprah, Beyonce, Hollywood rooting for the royal family. Okay, and most importantly, they came for his Meg. That is true, his Meghan. Okay, plus he is free from all those constant abuse. OMG. Okay, there's the thumbs up. True, a bunch of con artists. That's for sure. Let's see here. The royal family. There's 8 comments in this. Okay, the British royal family has survived very nicely for centuries without access to celebrities like Oprah, Beyonce. What possibly benefit do they think that kind of access will bring? Well, whatever was it the other brother Toby is trying to reach in the US, because that flight over there was going to garbage dump and all of that, and then you to the UN, all the thing that Harry have done, he's trying to get that, but he's not getting it. Okay, the royal family already has that access. Okay, I mean, when they say things like that about themselves, like they've been surviving for how many years or whatever, it's true, they've been here for a while, but what did you expect them to say? You think they're supposed to put themselves down? Look, for instance, when the lawsuit was happening, the tabloid were saying things about like no one ever take the tabloid, no one will ever win. It's drip, 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 drip. Nobody never win.
Is that the case?
No, absolutely not. No, I mean, and if we're talking about why this whole, Harry Meghan thing started, it started because several years ago, if you cast your mind back, the Queen was and always will be the most popular royal, but second to that was Harry. It wasn't William and Kate. It was not William and Kate. And when Harry and Meghan became such a popular couple, it put everybody's noses out of joint. The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular, fed those lines.
Well, I agree with everything until you said the last bit. I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
Absolutely.
But it's all history now, isn't it?
Well, it's not history, because, for instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you never win. If you never win. If you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you never win. If you never win, but the media will always be at war with you, and the Daily Mail does everything drip, drip, drip.
What do they expect them to say? So people don't dare to call them to court. So they're already making the, how do you call this, the narrative for you to make you scared. So this is just a tactic. But at some point, nothing lasts forever. You don't, I mean, it is true, the tweet is not lying. They've been here for quite some times. But as time passes, things are revealing there's so much they could do to maintain. At some point, things will run out. So it's just a matter of time. It may not be my lifetime. It may not be your lifetime. But at some point, their ways will come to an end. There is an end for everything. All right? So, yeah, we didn't expect them to say anything more. They have to pop themselves up. That video where the presenter was saying, oh, they never win. Nah, they never win. It's drip, 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 drip. Like nobody should never dare to call the tabloid to court. All right? But guess what? Meghan did, because she was sure that what they did was wrong, and she stick to her gut and her moral values and called them to court. It did cost her a lot, though. It did cost her a lot. She did what she had to do and win. Well, the racists will. All right, let's go to the next one. Of course, they have. Where is it? Let's British royal family. Let's. When I come across them, I have to do it in the moment, because other than that, I don't have. So there's this here. I posted on my community board as well. Jobson, Prince William, quote, can be a bit of a shouter. Kate gives as good as she gets. Celebrity. This sounds like abuse enabler covering up for William. Bozo is tired of gatekeeping William-Kate fake image narrative. It's only a matter of time. One of them is going to spill out. Since Murdoch has stepped down. Okay, I will agree that William has a hot temper and flies off the handle when he doesn't get his way. Kate's personality is the bigger mystery to me. She seems very reserved, and I don't believe she eggs him. Okay, she eggs him on. She eggs him on. Okay, I think she is very sensitive and can pout when she is upset. Whatever. Okay, you have to remember, that's me putting here. You have to remember, quote, it's a fact every anti-Harry and Meghan story is from KP. If it comes from KP, and quote, this is where my quote stop, or anywhere from the UK, why will they chase their own? Okay, just saying. Also, the UK tab was the first to report on it before US was fully aware what was going on. Alright, so let me see something here. Alright, there was something in there that was talking about the chase or something like that. Maybe the person removed it. And I put this video here. Alright, so there's that.
And actually, it's Harry and Meghan's war on the press and the media.
That's
and
true.
as they say at the start of episode 1, they say so many books and shows and stories have been written about us. We wanted to have our own say. And remember, the purpose of the PR office at the royal family is to keep the royals in the press all the time. So you have to remember, when I work in newsrooms, it's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But why haven't...
And if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grand...
Well, okay, that's a very... The idea...
Why are there never any
Well, I think that's
stories
fascinating.
about Prince William?
Well, William and Kate involved in briefing against them originally, I don't know. That's a good point. But having a war on the media, I don't know whether that's worth the candle. Lucy and Hampshire...
When actually it's Harry and Meghan's...
Well. But anyway, there was a comment here that the person must have deleted it, because that's what I had put. I was responding to. Okay, he's a spoiled man child that has no personality, jealous that his brother married better, and is free to live his life on his term. Many people shouters, what is the issue? Alright? I hate the way they not only keep trying to normalize his behavior, but make it sound as if it's somehow better than Harry and Meghan being lovey-dovey. That's their problem. But toxic people, you just stay away from them. Once they come into your space, you put them in their space, because they don't know how to mind their own business. Next tweet. Okay, I don't know who in the UK needs to hear this. Prince William didn't wow America. There's the thing here with the picture that put those tourism around him. We didn't even know he was here. Our media ignore him. The New York mayor cancel him. And the crowd asked for Harry. William also went to a tourist area to get a crowd, most of whom didn't know who he was. Wills and wonders wow America. So there's a retweet trying to pop him up. Okay, the Yanks going crazy for Prince William on his Earthshot Prize visit to New York. Voted most trusted world figure. Are you freaking kidding me? That's a little bit exaggeration. Voted most trusted world figure in US Gallup poll, while Harry and Meghan's popularity in America sinks. Memo to Harry and Meghan, nice work, better than last. Oh my God. These people are full of it.
On his wedding day in 2011, Prince William was given the title Duke of this place. He's now the Duke of Cambridge. Despite living in the US, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle retain their titles Duke and Duchess of this place. Pen.
What is Sussex?
Correct.
They are full of it. But when you think about it, if they don't pop themselves, who will? Okay, I'm in Los Angeles and our local news covered the visit each morning. Each morning? Are you kidding me? I also saw him on the national morning program, so there was media coverage. I doubt that. Okay, this is a lie and you know it. Let's see here. There's that. Oh, did they show the picture where they the guy was towing off the stage? Not towing, like say, okay, enough. And then there's a whole collage of other world leaders who were like somewhat in a line to be taking pictures. Oh, please. Alright, so they will write whatever they want. Okay, this is not local news, is it? There's that. Okay, honestly, it's like they don't know how to use the internet. Alright, Prince William, billionaire, Gates of glamorous innovation, New York, with deadly extreme weather hitting all over the globe, rising temperature. What was it? The day that he came, there was rain. It was pouring rain. And then probably the following day, these are tourists. Okay, we heard about that. Tourism. Okay, if you are in LA, why post news not from LA? It's almost like you go online to search for news to validate your claim. That's all it is. Okay, I was in San Diego this week and saw it there. So so to be true to myself, posted, I saw, okay, you know this is a lie. I'm in the East Coast. I didn't hear a damn thing about that. I'm San Diego, also saw zero coverage. But there it is. Okay, there's that. I'm in San Diego, also saw and saw zero coverage. I mean, these people, I don't know. Did they really ask for Harry? Okay, yes. There was an article or some screenshot of something. Okay, they had to mention Harry, Meghan, and this lie. Okay, it's the only way William gets any attention. Begging to be liked, yes. Alright, so let's move on. On previous video, could have been 2 videos ago, while he was in the US, there's a tweet that I came across. They put a collage of all the people at the UN who were taking pictures with the UN secretary, whatever. Next tweet. British media, isn't William great? Isn't he just funny and interesting and glamorous? Also British media, why is he so awkward? Why isn't he be Harry? Alright, so it's 51 seconds. That will be screenshot in between, okay? Listen to this.
They hold the British royals even higher than they do their own homegrown celebrities from California, from Los Angeles. And I mean, Diana had New York in her hand for many years. Charles avoided going to the East Coast because it was so seen as to be synonymous with those who supported the Princess of Wales. But that's all changed now, and you know, William is now very much his own man, and I think he is demonstrating that he's his mother's son, if you like.
Nope. He is not. Well, obviously, due to genes, and obviously we know Princess Diana birthed him, but in terms of personality, the kind of character and things like that, it's not Princess Diana at all. This is where it stopped. Now that he's an adult, he have choose his path. He is nowhere near Princess Diana's level in terms of statesman. Princess Diana have shown humanitarian, kind, and all of that. William, completely 360. Harry has, however, even Harry have shown his own statesman. Okay, so Harry is now carrying on his own legacy. He may have started with Princess Diana, but he's branching out as his own man. William is nowhere near. Okay, nowhere near like what Princess Diana was, because he even called his own mother paranoid.
Lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother. Made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
He jumped on the bandwagon of his father. So no.
And they like him. And
who's they?
I think we're going to see a lot more of him in America.
Do you think it's just
oh, please, no. Don't come.
Awkward. Yes, I think possibly there is an element of shyness with him. He's like careful about saying too much.
Oh my God, these people, oh my Lord, he can't even come out with the words. There's the laugh. Richard made me laugh because he had to force himself to say all those things. His head is so way up Billy's ass. It's unbelievable. What a shameless man. There's that. Okay, he is lying through his teeth. America do not reserve the monarch more than our own celebrities. OMG. Has he ever seen her friends follow Beyonce, Taylor Swift? The royal family can compete with that under any circumstance. By the way, Diana was admired and respected in the US. Nobody knows Willie. Okay, this is the machinery at work, that's for sure. The propaganda grinds out. That's why Willie is consistently embarrassed. He buys into his own propaganda. Yep, that's for sure. Desperation is real. What business has William got in America? Okay, none. Okay, but he is lying that British royals are held to a higher standard than California celebrity. Also, William was in New York. Why could he not compare him to world leaders at UN General Assembly? Okay, they are not. Richard K., the clean up on aisle 45 guy. Whenever Richard is brought into the conversation, you know Egghead trip was a flop. For example, the Slamperton duo trips to Pakistan, Boston, and the Commonwealth. Richard must have persuasive powers or his voice lent legitimacy. He comes in to put lipstick on a pig. This is the thing. People, my God, can you imagine what Princess Diana went through? This is how the people are freaking blindsided, with that propaganda. They vile lies. My goodness. The guy, he's researching for words to make Prince William look good. Did he fail or not in New York? There's that fail. He's not a factor. That's failure. The mayor cancel on him. There's a laugh. He's struggling. Okay, it's a cringe inducing. Where's my comment? I don't see my comment at all. Oh, there it is. Okay, he looks excited telling his BS. Not. There's that. Okay, William basically bullied Harry and Meghan out of England to have the spotlight all on him. He called Meghan too American, and now he wants to be in America more. Why? He literally has his own country now. These people are certified crazy. Yep, that's it. He's a shallow dunce and pretending. Those British media correspondents are so self-important. Yeah, right. We hold British royals in a higher regard than our celeb. Put William in the same city with Oprah, Brad Pitt, Clooney, or Meghan Markle for that matter. Watch what happened. That's the laugh. That's for sure. He is so awkward that he has to rely on his dead mother to boost his image. That's it. Yeah, shaking my head. The lies they tell to him, his man-child ego, no wonder he is useless. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, so now I'm seeing KFC3. Alright, so there's this here. Brits, okay, they really seem to want us all to bend the knee to their mediocre heads of state, ignoring previous bloody wars and what our countries did to their cousins and predecessors. There's the laugh. The King of France. Oh my God, what? Is that an article that they put that? The King of France. Okay, meanwhile, back home, the narrative is being written after his visit to France. Let's see here. This is that here. Okay, Jean Moi, since the Queen died, I've struggled to see what the point is of the royal family anymore. Is that wrong? Alright, there's me responding. That was a tweet that I came across and I put it back. Okay, sound the alarm. There's that. Okay, in January 1793, Louis was convicted and condemned to death by narrow majority. On January 21, he walked steadfastly to the guillotine and was executed. Marie Antoinette followed him to the guillotine 9 months later. Oh, I just had to put this. This is what France did to their king, so I don't know why he's going over there. And this is why I was like, sound the alarm. Maybe something is coming up. Okay, French people need the same question. Are they all right for entertaining attention-seeking king? What was the trooping the color for in France? And one tweet I read, which makes sense, and I'm bringing that here, is just diplomacy. You just have to play the diplomacy thing, even if you hate them or whatever. But it's better to do peace than war. So it doesn't cost any lives to do what they did. But whatever. Okay, 1776 and 1812 both tell the British that they are done over here. Nothing they ever do will ever influence anything we think or do. They are seen as the genesis of all the race problems America are dealing with today. That's it. Okay, let's see here. I just read that. No, they are not okay. Harry said it himself on Colbert. He is more of a threat to them outside of the monarchy. They have no control. He, the son of the king, will be the first to leave and is trending to be even more popular than the king and the heir. This is serious. Okay, I guess this is serious. There's the laugh is all about making their subjects feel like the royal family matter and giving them legitimacy at home and abroad. The tabloid purpose is to prop up the monarchy no matter what. It's all they've got. It's a big part of Britain identity and they can't let it go of it. I don't know. I really don't know. When something like that, I mean, if they not interfere in people's thing, they could have stayed. I don't know. I really don't know. It's up to the UK. All right, next tweet. So while I'm editing the video and I came across this video, which I've already played it already, but I wanted to read these comments and then insert it in the video that I'm editing right now. Okay, whatever is going on in the UK, it's time for the royals, the medias, royal experts, reporters, haters, etc. to concentrate on the problem in their backyard and leave Meghan Markle and Prince Harry alone, that lives miles away in US. Talking about Harry and Meghan is the point, is the distraction they need. I remember tweeting this will happen after the Queen die. Think they should appoint Angela Levine one as their chairperson because she will be needing another job very soon. A new generation of Sussex squad and soldiers are coming through, and hopefully led by you. Let's go get them. All right, so this person who shared this video says that what is it, Twitter and some other places will not allow them to post that. I mean, I'm telling you, the media is bought. The US, Australia, the UK, obviously, and many other places where you're not getting the true things that's happening. And this is what I have said a very long time ago. It takes us little people to report what's going on in our neighborhood because the media will not say it. Because when you look at what happened to Maxwell and the Epstein, the little black book, they said there's names, thousands and thousands of names. Meanwhile, these people, whatever it is that they did, that their names were in that freaking book, okay? They were enjoying themselves. They were having fun. But they are so easily to send our kids to do their dirty work for them on the battlefield, okay? So I just wanted to answer this.
Guys, I've been blocked from posting live on Instagram or Twitter or anything else. As you can see, the crowd in London for the Worldwide Rally is endless down the street and around the block and still far enough behind and still coming. They blocked me from posting any of this, so I gotta take a few small clips just to show you the amount of people are here. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to run to the front of this pack. This is United Non-compliance, ladies and gentlemen. This is the people ready to just say no. I'm gonna run to the front and I'm gonna make another video. Let's see how long it takes me.
On that video, so let me get to it so I could edit. This is the video that I'm editing right now, and it's gonna be right there. I just moved this over. This is the part that's gonna be next after this video. Oh, let me put the screen smaller. That's gonna be next, and I'm moving it over so I could insert what I'm talking in right now. Alright, today is September 24, 2023, and it is 2:27 p.m. Alright, so let's get to it. How about a dozen of hate account toward Meghan? Okay, at BZ, this should be interesting. Alright, so I bookmarked this. This is regarding that Russell Brand thing. I mentioned it the other day, but I didn't go too deep into it when I saw that, so I thought I'd share it with you. And it has to do with YouTube as well. Okay, the CEO of YouTube is defending the decision to block Russell Brand from collecting ad money generated by his online videos. Okay, exclusive interview with this person. I thought we had a different who is the, okay, he looks different because that was a woman. I still have her video somewhere, who was let's open another tab because I don't know, I need to take some screenshot of stuff. Oh, so they changed them from what, when did he start? Okay, so this is the one that I knew before, Susan Warwicki. Okay, so he changed. When did he become? Near February 16, 2023. So he's brand new. So it's this year. Okay, so this is the one that I was aware of. Her. All right, Susan Warwick. I have a video of her talking about how they blacklist certain advertisers blacklist certain things, platform to not be part of or something like that. So she's no longer there. Now it's this guy. Okay, so he's new. Neil Mohan is an Indian American business executive who is the current chief executive officer of YouTube. Mohan was born in Lafayette, Indiana. So he is American. He spent most of his childhood growing up in the United States before moving to India during adolescence. Okay, born 1973, age 50. Education, Stanford Graduate School of Business, all of that. American Indian. Alright, so he was born in the US, Lafayette, Indiana. So his family is Indian descent. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to Twitter. Alright, so I was a bit confused. I thought it was that woman. So he just got that position this year. Alright, so let's listen to it. It's 53 seconds.
We have a creator responsibility guidelines policy where if creators have off-platform behavior or there's off-platform news that could be damaging to the broader creator ecosystem, you can be suspended from our monetization program. It's impacted a number of creators and personalities on the platform in the past, and that's what played out in this particular case around the serious allegation.
It's an accusation, it's not a police charge, it's not a legal decision. How do you decide when to step in before the whole due process has happened?
We endeavor to apply those rules equally across our entire creator ecosystem, not playing favorites, having them apply to the content, the behavior, as opposed to who the person is.
This is I don't know, because I'm not saying what Russell Brand is alleged of, whether it's true or not or whatever, but this is an allegation. It didn't even go to court yet for him to prove himself. Similar to Johnny Depp. Look how Johnny Depp's situation had happened, but he took the matter to court and proved himself. So this is, I don't know, this is a slippery slope. I don't know if I don't want to say I'm speaking because I know my channel is always is being questioned every day by YouTube people. Alright, one of my channels already demonetized. But the thing is that how do you go about allegation, even though it's a very serious allegation? Should wait until due process. But then again, this is why I'm not him. He is where he is. He made the decision, and then I don't know if he could challenge that. This is something he should challenge. All right, what's this man's name? All right, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. So that's that. And what this person said here, how about a dozen of hate accounts toward Meghan? Right? So this is another thing as well. You have all those people who saying all those lies about Meghan, and they're profiting. Their videos are being monetized on just hating on Meghan, saying untruthful thing. So how do you balance all of this? So if they were able to do that to Russell Brand based on allegation, what about the other hate channels? Okay, so let's move on. I don't know. Next tweet. There's this here. This one is gone. There was something in the way she smiled. How come I don't see that? Someone seemed to lose hope. Okay, the thing that I bookmarked, I cannot see it. Unable to view because the account limit. Okay, so let me see something here. Let's see. Can I search for it? Let's go. Okay, let's open another account. Alright, so this was that. Let's search for the first 3 sentences if I'm able to see it. Okay, so there's this here. That was that one. Oh, the way Meghan was dancing. Okay, so there it is here. For some reason I'm able to see it like that, but when I go into it, it's gone. So I'll read this. This is Meghan dancing. Okay, there was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, confident, free. She believes life was one grand adventure. I could see that. What a privilege it would be, I thought, to join her on that journey. That's Harry who was saying that on Spare. And then there's this. Meghan was iconic for this. There's the laugh. She ain't no diva. Meghan Markle. Okay, so there's all those hashtags. That's when at the Beyonce thing. Right? Yeah.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
This one is a longer version of that. This one is a longer version. All right, so if I click on this, let's see. All right, I'm able to see that. People are crying. Love this post. Still can't dance though. Who cares? She's just having fun. Is it that one? Let's see here. Why am I seeing it now? Is that a different thing? All right, so there's this. I wasn't able to see it. All right, but I was able when I click on whatever that was. All right, someone seemed to lose hope. Anyway, big up good King Harry. He won. A beautiful union so made. She is the list. Prince Harry said yes, agree. She is special, unique, extraordinaire. Okay, wonderful. She's flawless. There's the loving eye. Men always see something in a woman which we can't see or describe. There's a laugh. What is this man? Okay, Prince Harry tell us. LOL, wonderful. I've seen that move. Lucky Jit, she's gorgeous. How wrong you were, Harry. Alright, but he's happy. That's his life. You see, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's his life. He's happy with her. That's all matters. Okay, beautiful, so gorgeous. Look like a princess to me. Funny. Hey, that's Harry's life. They doing that thing. It's hard work to be a phony, but to be doing all of the thing that she's doing, my goodness, that's the world I will expect to hear from Harry, a man who speaks from the heart. Okay, so why I wasn't able to see it? So this is something else. I'm not gonna go into that. 87. Let me put that screen, that link again. See what happened. So the link I cannot see. There was something in the way she smiled. Alright, so this one I was able to see the other thing. Here, that. But anyway, that's the only thing that popped up. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet, okay? I have to remember that at 5 o'clock I have to wake up the kids. There's this. Next tweet. Okay, I was thinking, right? And I realized that all the girlies that Harry dated and those who were aristo girlies never really upgraded the ginger. It took a black woman to upgrade Harry. Now he has a big mansion and decent clothes and shoes. There's that. I responded to that. Okay, so there's my response to here. Okay, this is the comment here. Okay, they were too busy trying to get a come up from being with him. Okay, I know Lil about his exes. The last one I think wanted to be an actress, but they gave besties vibes, not lovers. Meghan definitely shows him the brighter side of things. And I've said this before. And him going in the US, because Harry seems to like, he used to come and hang out in the US. Okay, like for instance, the Vegas and some other, and the book Spare, where he was mentioned, he went to a house party with Courtney Cox's house and all of that. When he saw the bathroom, he had to call his friend, look at this and all of that. So he seems like he used to hang out in the US. But the thing is that when he met Meghan and hanging out with her, and he realized the friends that Meghan have, the lifestyle, as much as you may, those crazies, the derangers may think, Meghan is somewhat conservative to a sense where the thing that she does with her friends or whatever, you don't hear it on the tabloid. You never hear a damn thing about Meghan on the tabloid. So when Harry was able, I've said this before, all this is my humble opinion. When Harry is hanging out and was able to be himself, not only around Meghan and Meghan's friends and all of that, and nobody knew they were dating. Nobody knew he was coming in the Canada to hang out at Meghan's place and all of that. Nobody knew. Right? So he saw the lifestyle, the friend, the things that, obviously, the charity, like Meghan said, that's what gets did too. So that's out of the question. This was already established. But hanging out with Meghan and realize the lifestyle, the way Meghan is, the carefree, the joyful. And I've said this very long time ago. Meghan could be very serious in 1 minute. The next thing could be as silly as a child. And the next thing, a stateswoman. You name it. Okay? She could be all of that. And at the same time, her core values remain. And I think this is what attracts Harry. Okay? And then, for Meghan to be the wife material for him, because Harry is a little bit childish himself too. But when it comes to be serious, he's all that as well. Now I look all the things that his work speaks for itself. I don't even need to input anything else. But so the lifestyle that Meghan was living, I think, really attracts him even further. All right, be able to do some of those things, and so he saw Meghan was someone that he could be with, and that should be the mother of his children. And there you have it. So there's that. And I don't want to really say anything negative about the exes. They were meant to be in his life for a purpose. All right, my comment, I think, bring that as well. Okay, I'm still baffled that he was basically broke. There's that. They let him work for them, but didn't bother to accommodate him properly. This is the thing. I think Harry, he grew up in it, so he then, I don't know. It's very sad. I really don't know how this works. Even look at the Frogmore, for instance. The Queen gave it to him as a gift. They fix it, and then they get into all of this nonsense. The tabloid wants to get into their business, and I'm sure that's Meghan's money who paid for it. Who knows? I don't want to get into that. Whose money did that? But I know the Sussexes refunded the thing, and then yet Charles still took it away from him. I don't know. In a way, I'm telling you, the institution is leading or creating the right path for Harry. Because now, when he's in the UK, nobody will know. If Frogmore was still for him, because this is where he wanted his headquarters be. When he's in the UK, that's where he will be. But guess what? Nobody will know when he's in the UK anymore. Okay? He came and do his court thing, nobody knew. He came and did well child, nobody knew when he came in. They didn't even know when he left. They actually thought he left the same day as well child. Meanwhile, the following day, he went to the church to pay his respect for his grandmother, and then flew to Germany and do his business. So I'm telling you, the institution is paving the way for him, showing Harry the right way to go without even knowing. All right? All this is God's work working, because the institution is being petty AF. All right, so there's my comment here. Thus, he had to up his game. He knew what was up millisecond he saw Meghan. The exes were, in a sense, to help guide him to what he needed in a wife. Each of his exes had their heads on their shoulders, but they were not Harry's wife material. They will not be able to handle the royal family, British media. Meghan does. Lawsuit. All right, just an example. All right, lawsuit. Okay, there will never be a picture of Archie or Lily with their belongings in a band bag being picked up from the last day of school. Meghan and Doris have nurtured that man and their family. Bookmark this for 14 years time. All right, my goodness. Yeah, not even that. His stuff is in a garbage bag. They never really treated him with any sort of respect. Okay, why do you think he chose Meghan? He was definitely looking to marry up, which he did. Got the girl who's smarter, harder working, more clever, more insightful, tougher, and with better taste and dress, and got him to fix his teeth. Okay, I don't know anything about that. I don't want to get into that. So true, LOL. There was an article a while back, can't remember if it was in Private Eye magazine or where, saying a lot of aristocratic girls are dirty, don't bathe. What the hell? Are you kidding? Did I see something like that? No, there's so many things I see on Twitter. It's just nasty. Okay, dirty, don't bathe, dress horribly, have awful manners, etc. May have been satire, but fun of those horse-loving rural aristos. Okay, and that's a fact. They probably thought it was all servant, big mansion, and glamour. Those girls saw the way how Prince Harry was living and the way how he was treated by his family and didn't want any part of it. But I have to give, I think Chelsea probably knew. Chelsea, what was it? I think it was, I don't know what breaks them up, but Chelsea wasn't the long one. I think, and Harry have said it in Spare, the family and all of that, they were very nice. They were very nice. It's just that they're just not the wife material, I guess. They won't be able to handle all the tabloid and all of that. And don't be surprised. The same if Harry were to marry a blonde, blue eyes, whatever. Just look at Princess Diana, how the tabloid treated them. The same treatment would have passed on to those wife as well. But the thing that Meghan is getting is that extra racism. Alright, I said it before and I'll say it again. Meghan was Harry's knight in shining armor. Okay, OMG, right? Prince Harry was basically a Cinderella and our girl Meghan rescued him. Okay, when I think of it, Queenie was a mean woman. Why he loved her, I don't know. This woman was sending this man all over to represent her, but she could not ensure he had a befitting accommodation. Also, as a woman, knowing he was about to be married, showing she have arranged. Alright, Meghan saved him with her true love and courage. The Aristo girls knew the future the firm had mapped out for him and any future wife, and it wasn't for them. He was broke and dependent. He was broke and dependent on Dad, and will be dependent on Peggy's after Granny passed. Right. Bump up his zero credit card to 800 plus. Chelsea Davy is a white woman born in Zimbabwe, and Chelsea and Cressida is an aristo. They are not people who rock boats for anyone. They are the embodiment of the status quo. Okay, there's that. To a family home for him. She had no thought. Okay, she had no thought for his well-being whatsoever. Even the tiara thing, I'm sure if it had been one of her granddaughters, she had thought of it ahead. It was only the Diana optic that made her intervene. Awful woman. Okay, they're talking about the Queen. When the Spencer family offered Meghan to wear Diana's how do you call this? Diana's tiara. That's when the Queen intervened. And this aspect, this is where I think, in my humble opinion, is that William's godmother, because from my understanding, I could be wrong, they put her in Harry and Meghan's circle to help Meghan. But I think her position mostly was to keep an eye and ear what was going in Harry's household. Alright, so how will they know? I don't think Harry will bring something like that to the Queen. Alright, so who told the other side about the tiara? It has to be her. That's the only thing I could think of. And then the Queen was, the men in gray suit probably encouraged the Queen to tell Meghan wear her own tiara. So Princess Diana's thing could not be in the making. But the thing is as well, what I've also said is that the veil was designed. Okay, this is the key thing here. The veil was designed on Princess Diana's tiara. Okay, so the core issue here still remain. Okay, remember, it's what's on the inside that matter. This is where this come and play. Even though they didn't use the physical aspect of the tiara, Princess Diana's tiara, but they use the institution tiara. But the core issue here, the veil was designed to fit Princess Diana's tiara. So last minute, when the Queen intervened for Meghan to choose one of their tiaras, okay, but it was designed in the sense of Princess Diana. So the meaning of the veil, the purpose of the veil, the foundation, the inner core of the veil is still Diana. Okay, remember how I said when people die, they don't take anything physical with them. All right, so there's the queen died, left everything, but it's what's inside that matter. All right, let's read what's there and then move on. Yep, facts, exactly. Well, one true thing is Harry has better oral hygiene and made sure he showered twice a day with her perfume. I am sure and certain Meghan loved her men to smell nice. And the Aristos spend their time playing dress up in Victorian clothes and feathers and talk about how people who work hard are not worthy of anything. Harry is built differently. All right, a family home for him. She had no thought. Okay, so that's the queen thing here. And also, this is another thing that I've said in many other videos, is that the queen is not responsible for her children's household, but she takes care of her children. Just look at how she takes care of Andrew's situation. But what goes within Andrew's household, that's up to Andrew. What goes into Charles' home, that's up to Charles. But the queen, when it comes to her children, she deal with them and take care of business. Each individual, each head of the household deal with their own. She doesn't interfere in her children's kind of thing. So that's another thing to take into consideration. That's what I kind of figure out. I don't know if it's true, but this is my humble opinion based on my observation. Next tweet. Okay, so there's this. They went through so much together, hate, threats, lies, and conspiracies about them, etc. And it all brought them closer, made their love for each other grow stronger. Today, they are more in love with each other than they were yesterday. So there's that here. The collage. Look at that. This one, oh my God, when this picture came out, people were, the internet was going crazy. People were saying, where was his hand? Where was this? Where was that? But Meghan's hand is holding together, and I think Harry's hand is behind him. Yep, this is nice. Look at Meghan here. Yep, there's that. Okay, that was the picture here. People were like, where is Harry's hand? And like that. But when we see a broader picture, we see it's Meghan holding the other hand, and Harry's hand was probably somewhere in the back. Okay, you can see the passion between Prince Harry and his beautiful wife Meghan Markle in the pictures. They are still hot for each other. That picture below made me say, final room Harry, I love love. There's that. Okay, each other, very true. Victory is sweet. They are deeply in love with each other. The pictures don't lie. They are deeply in love. All right, they draw strength from each other. Both of their fathers have done them wrong, and I hope that Harry has found some consolation from Meghan's mom Doria, as she seems to be such a loyal and loving mother. Yes, Doria is a good mother. Thank God she has her. Okay, I've always said being with someone when everything goes well is really easy, but it's the getting through the real tough time together in life that binds you. And this couple have survived so much where many others would have been broken. They deserve what they have achieved. Definitely. They so deserve each other and their happy life. Thankfully, God will bless richly. There's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet. That's for sure. All right, let's go to the next tweet. 344. Why I cannot see that? Okay, happily married while her husband live in a hotel down the road away. What is that? Okay, so let's do the same thing with the last tweet. To you because they can't honor limit. Okay, so this, let's forget about this. This one is not there anymore. I can't view it no matter what I've done. But I don't want to waste time on it. Next tweet. Okay, so I saw this when I actually opened the computer, and I quickly put on the list. Meghan Markle still winning. Spotted during my Valentine's shift in the school library today, one of our new books this year, and the only current royal family member biography in our elementary school library. Very interesting. The only. Wow. To clean up any confusion, our library does have books on Queen Elizabeth II and other non-currently living royal family members. Non-currently. Okay, Pet Project. Okay. Meghan Markle by who? Guns something. Okay, I can't read the last name. Alright, so that was it. Let's see. Yep, that was it. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I have one more. Alright, so there's this here. Okay, let's change. Making it difficult for me. Oh, what is that? Who's ready for another black party? So it's telling us to black this. Alright, those lists. These are the people to black. Let me leave this. Go to that one now. The squad or something. So this is the tweet. The moment the late queen shared her blanket with Meghan was so lovely. So this is the first time, well, not right now, but when I first came across this tweet, that was the first time I've seen this picture. I think this is William's grandmother, the one that they put aside to be with Meghan, help her and stuff like that. So this is, yeah, there's Meghan sitting in the car next to the queen, and that's probably when she's offering her for the blanket. Read some of the comments. As we know now, with hindsight, the queen loved Meghan, but she was very frail and old. She didn't have the strength anymore to fight, and we also know now that some mistresses took advantage of that. Oh, of course. They did like each other. When the queen became ill and frail, she was overruled and everything went and is still going downhill. There's that. That's an ad. The queen actually likes Meghan, and then like Kate. That's why Kate is so nasty to Meghan. I mean, oh my God. You can't, how do you control somebody's feeling? This is what the queen like. I mean, they will not change for themselves. Okay, you know the queen don't like you. How would you make her like you? Okay, find out what she doesn't like about you and change it if you want her to like you. This kind of thing. Even though I'm not about for people to change who they are to please somebody. But if she wants to be liked, this is the step that she had to take. Oh my goodness, I wonder what they talk about. The British media tried to lie and give the moment of the other Duchess. Okay, but the detractors say she hated Meghan. There's the KKK had to wait years to go on tour with the queen. If what the papers say is true, the queen's tough KKK live is frivolous, lazy life. This is my last tweet. Okay, imagine investigating 6 years of your life scheming, hating and lying about someone only to see the subject of your hate bubbling like this, with reckless abandon, living her best life while you look like Angela or Piers. Alright, so let's listen to that again. This one is the short version. The other one was the long version. Let's listen.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies.
Meghan was having a blast. I can never be tired of this dance. It's a dance of triumph over enemies, a dance that gives the derangers a heart attack and made their blood boil. Keep dancing, my queen. That's that. I saw a recent interview by a hateful Australian TV host who was interviewing an Invictus participant and wanted to know if Harry and Meghan appear affected by all the hateful rhetoric he and the rest of the media spew at them. He was visibly disappointed. It didn't bother Harry and Meghan. Right? They even found comfort in their belief that Mr. Invictus, the people's prince, is happy when he's not with his wife. But let's not bust their bubble. I don't know. These people, the less that the negativity that they hear, it makes them happy. I don't know. Okay, dance, dance, dance. Meghan Markle, please continue to dance. Live your life with joy, happiness, and thriving. Okay, this will never get old. Love to see Princess Meghan letting loose and having fun at a Beyonce concert. That's that. I just don't care about those hateful hags. They will meet their karma, and I will enjoy watching it happen. I'm so happy that Meghan is enjoying her life. Okay, I always love this clip. Go Meghan, keep dancing. Alright, so that is it. Let's do a prayer. This is the thing regarding the CEO. Prayer for... Okay, let's just say the word life just came to mind. I don't know if it's because of what I just read. Prayer for life. Let's see here. Dear Father, I give my life to you to be filled with your life. Restore this frail branch and full union with Jesus who is the vine. Restore my full union with Christ and with you. I return myself to you, my body, soul, and spirit, heart, mind, and will. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you.
And now we're here, so we're thrilled.